breaking inputs. In fact, what we are learning is that the Gandhis' lawyers, Digvijaya Singh, has now hailed Zohran Mamdani and said that the method of campaigning in cities by Mamdani is an example for the Congress party. Will we dare to do so? Are we ready to raise our voice against injustice? Now, remember, his comments arrived just a day after BJP MP Kangana Ranaut had lashed out at Mamdani for his anti-Hindu, anti-Prime Minister Modi remarks. And now there seems to be a stark dichotomy between the political views of the Congress party versus the BJP, especially when it comes to Zohran Mamdani. So far, what we can tell you is that Mamdani is somebody who's not just supported the anti-Israeli protests, he's also openly backed Palestine and the Palestinian cause. At the same time, calling for the arrest of Prime Minister Netanyahu if he were to arrive in New York. He said that if he were to be the New York governor and if ever the Israeli Prime Minister was to be in New York City, he would arrest him, given that he has arrest warrants issued by the ICC. So, Congress party seen as somebody who have been backing the agenda for a free Palestine and have been against the anti-Israeli protests as well. Now, it's not much of a surprise that Digvijaya Singh is actually backing Zohran Mamdani. We await a reaction to come in from the Congress High Command as well, because we do know that Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is also someone who has been extremely vocal when it comes to the pro-Palestine agenda, and that is very much of course, in tune with the Congress line as far as what Zohran Mamdani has said. But equally important is what Digvijaya Singh is trying to highlight over here, saying that Mamdani and his method of campaigning in cities is an example for the Congress party. Will we dare? Are we ready to raise our voice against injustice? Remember, Mamdani is someone who is also now, with his shocking victory, now sort of revived the political fate of the Democrats as far as the New York Dems are concerned. Remember, the Republican Party had dented the Democrats in the 2024 US election, and many are now talking about how Mamdani's actually infused a fresh lease of life when it comes to the overall fate of the Dems. And similarly, those parallels are being drawn with the fate of the Congress party in India, which is also seeing an all-time low in its popularity ratings. So that's why perhaps the question being raised by Digvijaya Singh is, can the Congress party learn something from Zohran Mamdani? I go across to Pallavi, who will put this into perspective for us. Pallavi, should we now expect more support coming in from the Congress party? Till yesterday, it was BJP MP Kangana Ranaut taking a jibe, and now we hear Digvijaya Singh coming out in support of Mamdani.
You know, Akanksha, frankly speaking, Digvijaya Singh has often toed a line which may not always be the official line of the Congress party, but by and large, Congress officially has remained extremely mellow and nuanced in its response because they know the pitfalls of it. Yes, Mamdani is known for his anti-India or anti-Modi government kind of a narrative, and in fact, much during his campaign, in his media interactions, he was often heard taking pot shots at the Prime Minister and also at the government over here. But having said that, he was also heard very often speaking out against, say, Hinduism and Hindu religion. That would not augur very well for any political party back home over here in India. Apart from the BJP, the Congress also, which tries to play the soft Hindutva part, they also would be extremely uncomfortable with some of the posturing which has been taken by Mamdani. But Mamdani's line on Israel, against Israel, in favor of Gaza, Palestine, of course, that's very much similar to that of the Congress. And you're right, Akanksha, the Congress is of course deeply divided. The official line remains more or less silent. On one hand, you have Abhishek Manu Singhvi. I would see also that as an official line because he's an official spokesperson, panelist of the Congress party. But on the other hand, Digvijaya Singh has stirred yet another controversy today by actually telling the party colleagues that please go out and learn your campaign style, daro mat, learn the campaign style and win elections like Mamdani did the mayor elections in New York.
Does the Congress party see any parallel with the current political scenario that is plaguing the Democrats in the United States? Because remember, both the parties are looking at an all-time low in their popularity ratings, especially after the kind of mammoth victories that the Republicans have seen in the United States and similarly the Bharatiya Janata Party in India. So having said that, is Digvijaya Singh also now urging the Congress party to borrow a leaf from perhaps Mamdani's playbook, because many are saying that he's resurrected their political performance of sorts?
See, well, I think in politics often, and it's not, may not again be a very prudent step, your enemy's enemy becomes your friend. And I would say that Congress looks at the entire situation in America like that. They've never been very comfortable with Donald Trump, because I remember right in the middle of the elections there, even after that. And today also the Congress spares no opportunity to take digs at Donald Trump as being a friend of Modi, and therefore
I'm so
not
sorry to
doing
interrupt
much.
you there, Pallavi. In fact, I'm joined in by BJP's Mr. R.P. Singh. Mr. R.P. Singh, how do you assess the latest comment coming in from Digvijay Singh, who's saying that are we ready to raise our voice against injustice just like Mamdani has? Perhaps he's forgetting that Mamdani is also somebody who's spoken against our Prime Minister. He's also spoken against Lord Ram at various rallies. What is your assessment?
Well, lately Congress has been taking a lot of shield under the foreign press and other public figures in abroad. But my issue is different. When whatever I have understood of Mr. Zohran Mamdani, he's promising things which he can deliver because they are not part of his domain. I mean, as a mayor, he can't do certain things, but he has promised all those. He made all those strong promises. I see him like another Kejriwal of New York now.
No, but more importantly, is the Congress party also seeing parallels between, their own party and the Democrats and the political sort of performance that the Democrats have been plagued by? Mamdani is one at a time when everybody was questioning the future of the Democrats in the United States.
I seriously doubt that these are like one-off instances, like where leaders like Mamdani, Zohran, they crop up. We don't know how long or how consistent he will be.
That's what perhaps most of them are talking about, that it's still not completely established whether or not Zohran Mamdani will be the mayor of New York City. Perhaps we'll know better in November. Many thanks to you, Mr. Singh, for joining in. With that, we're slipping into a quick break. Stay tuned to CNN News 18 as we keep bringing you the latest news and updates.